Perfect. Huh. Mhm. Mm. There we go. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you have very poor sound, but sure.
So you don't hear me clearly. Let
Uh,
me check the mic. Is it better now?
yeah, a little bit better. Yeah, thank you.
So, are you a new user or how long have you been using BHuman?
I'm sorry, I hear music in the background and you are very low, so it's very annoying.
Let me change the phone. Give me a second. So can you hear me now? Is it
Yeah,
better?
much better, much better.
Okay. So how long have you been using BHuman?
Uh, 10 minutes, if even that. I could not use it. I had to book a meeting or do a demo, and then it's suggested for this call.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, we do this call if you have any questions or if there is anything that you don't know about BHuman. So do you, or you didn't use the platform yet?
I haven't, so I would love if you could show me around.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you try using the AI Studio, you know what is it?
Uh, please run it through as if I don't know anything.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, the main product is the AI Studio. The AI Studio is basically when you film a video, let's say it depends on your industry. So if your industry is in real estate, let's say, so you just film a video saying hello, name, and then go on with saying the rest of the video. So we exchange those variables for you. Let's say you have a list of 200 names or 200 leads. We'll generate 200 videos also for you. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So can you hear me now, or the voice is still not that clear?
Yeah, I hear you now again.
Okay, so the sounds good.
Yes.
Okay, so first you go to my videos. Here are the videos that you should upload or you have uploaded. So if you want to create a new video, just press create new, the video the name, and then upload the video from SES from your computer itself. You just choose one of the folders. And then after you go back to my videos, you select one of the videos that you chose, create a campaign, give it a name also, choose the industry. Yeah, let's prepare a test CSV. So you have something like names here. Then you just download it as CSV. in a CSV, so you can just download it from a spreadsheet or something. Then you go back and upload it to the system. Yeah, and here is our variable, which is the first name. So you choose names, and then just click generate videos. So yeah, it takes around 2 to 3 minutes till the videos are generated. Does it make sense to you?
So far, so good.
I didn't hear that. Can you repeat again?
So far, so good.
So does this make sense? Ali, can you repeat?
I can hear you. So you recorded a video that you had stored locally, then you uploaded it, and then where in the video did you have to say the word name so that it tags with the CSV headline name, or like how does it connect where it should
Yeah.
change the word?
Okay, so after you upload your video, let's select this video, for example. After you select the video, the system will auto-transcribe whatever you're saying into text. So here we have the whole text, which is being said in the video. You just select the variables that you want. So here we selected name. You can also select company name. You can select LinkedIn and also name it as variable 2 and also exchange it. So you can also add another column here for social media, let's say, at LinkedIn, Facebook, and it will also exchange those. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Hi, Sherief. There is any limit in order to change words,
Hello.
such as a name, or in order to generate an avatar, a AI avatar, you have to use persona, and you can send, for example, a text, and that persona will repeat all that text, or you can only change some words.
Okay, so here you are mixing two products. We have two products in the company. The first one is the AI studio, which is the studio responsible for just you film a video template and you replace specific variables with other names or other company names. This is the first
Yeah.
thing, which is the AI studio. The second
That
thing is the
is
persona,
used
which
in
is your
order
AI
to
assistant.
connect with Leather or something like that, in order to connect with LinkedIn.
Leader is the third product of the company, actually. So we have three products. The first one is the AI studio, which is I just explained. You just exchange variables inside the video itself. Persona is your your clone, let's say, or your AI assistant. So it takes your voice, you feed it with information, let's say in Sheets or in Google document, and you just upload it to the persona. So think of it like something like ChatGPT, for example. You feed it with information depending on your industry or your need, and after that, it auto answers the questions when someone asks it. So, for example, if you feed it with information about real estate, so if I ask it, how do I buy an apartment in California, let's say, if it has this information, it will answer you. If you feed it with information about yourself, your age, what do you do for work? If I ask it, what does Ali do for work? It will answer also automatically. So this is the second product, which is the persona. Does this make sense?
Yes. And it's supposed to be used connected in our own web page. For example,
You
it's
can
like
also
a
embed it
chatbot.
into your web page.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like a chatbot. Exactly.
There is
I have a
any
quick question.
sorry, Blake. There is any amount of words that you can the avatar can use, or is it limited?
It's unlimited. You can ask as many questions as you want. Yes, Blake.
So my
You're muted.
question
I
was,
can't hear
when
you.
creating the video for where you put in the you know high name, what's the best practices for when you say that high name? Because I've done some videos and it comes out a little kind of, I don't know, gurgly, I guess, when the AI changes it over to, hi whoever, hi Sherief. Are there best practices for how you do the video?
Okay, so actually we have our filming guideline, let's say. So what was not good for you? Is it the voice generation or the face cloning itself, like the mouth move?
It's kind of both. I mean, the face cloning for some names like, Pam was fine, but when you got into like harder names like, I don't know, Penelope or
Okay,
something like that, it kind of
so
just looked like the face was moving.
yeah, okay. So we have different criteria for both. So for example, from a filming perspective, you need to not have a direct lighting in your face. So the lighting you're in now is good actually. You also need to be 5 foot away from the camera, for example. So you can be too close to the camera. This is for the mouth cloning or the face cloning, let's say. For the sound, it's best to have a good microphone, not noisy, of course, like the place I'm in right now. You also need to record the video not less than 40 seconds. So the AI takes time to catches your voice direct, like your voice tone. So it can't be a 20 seconds video. The AI will not have time to recognize your voice, let's say, because we take the voice from the video itself. So it should be more than 45 seconds, for example. So maybe you did a small test, it was a small video. Maybe that's the reason. But also, if you want, you can share your video with me, like send it to me by email or something, one of the Vimeo links. I can give you more tips on how to get this video better and also share some examples with you.
That would be great. Can you put
So I'll,
your email in the chat?
yeah, yes, sure. Do we have any more questions?
No, thank you.
In my account appear when I try to create a persona, something saying, "Thanks a lot, our team will prepare this for our AI." But it take too long since a couple of weeks that I upload the video and I don't have my persona.
Okay, so when was the last time you updated your persona?
I think that when I upload the video, do you ask me when I upload the
Yeah,
video?
yeah. When did you feed the persona with information?
10 days ago, more or less.
Okay, so we pushed a new update 1 week ago for persona. So I suggest you try creating a new one. It's gonna work in 24 hours, so it will be much better.
Okay, thanks.
What about you, Blake? Did you try persona or not?
No, I'm using it as a kind of a through Zapier a workflow for some other stuff. So it's an initial email, like then goes into a CRM after the fact.
Yeah.
Which that's been working well.
Do we have any more
Yeah.
questions?
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, Sherief.
Thank you, Sherief. Have a good one.
You're welcome.
Am I in the right meeting? I'm supposed to have a meeting at 9:30.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I couldn't find my invite, which is typical for me.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem.
So here's my situation. I've been on the platform for over a year, but I've yet to really get to use it properly, if you know what I mean, even to get it working. And I tried to get another test going so we could look at it. But I just need help getting set up and getting through the whole process in terms of getting through the advanced mode, et cetera, and then being able to add our website and, you know, other contact information, et cetera. And I just need to get sort of the setup going and working. So I don't know if you want me to share the screen with you or whatever, but I just need to get one done so I can kind of then figure it out on my own and try to work through. I've gone through the videos, but it seems like the videos are kind of older, if you know what I mean. So they don't seem to
Hey,
work.
Bruce, I think we're still waiting on Don to come, Bruce.
Okay, Don's joining us.
I think he's supposed to be the one. That's what my meeting invite said. That yeah, Don.
I mean, if he's going to join us, that would be great. Because I was sending him emails sort of saying, look, I just need help. And, you know, I wasn't registered and I was being charged and all those kinds of things. So if he's here, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it says that he's the one that's supposed to be hosting the meeting.
I don't really expect that, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I was having those same issues you was having. You know, getting it all set up and stuff like that. What do you do?
So I work for a group that has connections and relationships in Malaysia and Indonesia. And we have multiple projects that are going on. And I got attracted to this content, if you know what I mean, from the beginning. But one portion of our business is PPE gloves from Malaysia, and another one that we'll probably be starting in the spring of 2024. And the other thing is we've got mining interests in Indonesia and Malaysia for tin, gold, etc. Plus, we have lots of state organized projects, if you want to think of it that way, that sort of will buy the rights from the different states and countries and make an arrangement with them to sort of pay them a bigger share of their profits and take them public. So that's kind of it in the elevator pitch in 35 seconds.
Oh wow, nice. Why are you using a platform like that? Because you know, a guy like me, that would be more in my alley because you know we're a marketing company.
Yeah.
Why would you be using a platform like this?
So because I'm using it for our PPE. So we hit the combination of things is that we have a relationship with one of the 5 major manufacturers of PPE, and they came to us and said, look, can you help us introduce our gloves as a private label into the United States? And so I'm using it primarily for the PPE because what we're doing, we're going to import it into LA Long Beach. And what I'm trying to do is attract brokers and distributors who are within 150 miles of LA Long Beach Harbor that I could use to sort of set up a master distributorship in Southern California, for example. And I want to just introduce ourselves. I don't have samples yet. I can show them comparisons, but I'm just trying to sort of raise interest to sort of get them to buy containers at a time. And that's sort of what I'm using it for. So it's a marketing process, if you think about it that way. So
What kind of PPE are you talking about?
gloves?
Mask? Gloves,
Just
man.
gloves. So gloves are what Indonesia or Malaysia is really famous for because of the nitrile gloves, and then we have two styles really. One, we have a medical exam that's sort of comparable to the major brands. So you have the major brands, let's say like McKesson and so Ansell, etc. So we're right with them in terms of quality because they're manufactured in the same facility. They're a notch down, but they all have the same requirements, the same licenses, the FDA approved, et cetera. And we can also sell it for a lot less if we can sell it at containers. And so I'm looking for opportunities for people who want to either do a group buy, put together a package that says, look, 2 or 3 distributors can take 1,000 cases each per container. And just trying to sort of raise interest that way and give them a price that's basically FOB Malaysia, and at a level that a small to mid-sized distributor doesn't have access to these kinds of products. They don't get them.
We should talk after the call. The reason I say that because I'm a physician and I own several clinics in the area. That's why I was asking. So yeah,
that's fine.
We should definitely talk. I would like to learn more about that because I know we utilize a lot of gloves, especially at the clinics.
Where are you located, Anna?
Tennessee. Yes, sir.
Well, I'm in Boston. I don't sound like I'm in Boston, but you want here? I'll give you my email. It's really pretty easy.
Yeah. Put it in the chat. I'll copy it right off the chat.
Okay. Let's see if I can find a chat. Okay.
It's all your.
Here we are. No, I got it. Yeah.
Yes, this was good. This was meant to be. We're still waiting on Don to come.
That's shocking. What kind of doctor are you, Alex?
Preventive medicine and primary care.
Wow. Do you work for a? Go ahead.
It was 3. We sold off 1. I own 2 clinics in Tennessee.
Wow. So, Alex, you're exactly the guy that I'm looking for in Southern California. Now, I don't have an issue with shipping to Tennessee, but it's just a longer ship, right? So the other thing that's medical exam, and we also have chemotherapy that are also used for fentanyl prevention, but for use for first responders. So we have two versions of it: a medical exam that you could take into the operating room, and also chemotherapy / fentanyl. So with a higher flexibility and everything else. So all of the gloves are 510K approved and meet all the stretch and the stress tests, etc. So I can send you some stuff on that. So
yes, what kind of stress? Is it fentanyl overdose or just fentanyl itself?
The fentanyl exposure. So in other words, so let's say that you were, it was, someone walked in and overdose, that you could sort of deal with them with the gloves and not have the issue with, being exposed to it.
I got you.
I mean, Narcan would like every family, I think, in the United States, someone that's not too far away from you has overdosed, and our family's been cooked by that too. And my brother, I grew up in Southern California, but my brother, one of our nephews, had a bad problem with it and finally died from it because he took something that wasn't the right way, and whatever dose he was using or whatever, he'd been in and out of clinics and help and everything else, it just couldn't do it. So it's just sad, but things are that way nowadays. So
yeah, it is.
So Anish, could you send me your email also?
Yeah, I sent you the name of my clinic. I'm gonna send you my personal email. I respond to that a whole lot better.
That's okay.
I'll also send you my business email as well too.
No problem. That's fine.
So you can have
But yeah, so I mean, you're exactly someone that what I'm trying to do is engage in the conversation with small to mid-sized brokers / medical groups, etc.
I have a lot of doctor friends in California.
I was going to say you're going to kill me now. You can tell me you've got all these contacts in Tennessee. You know, so you know, so
I've been around for a while. I got quite a network.
Well, you can see my hair that I'm just starting, right? So, so yeah, my story is really kind of interesting in the sense that, you know, I'm working with a guy that I worked with in the 70s, and we have the relationship with, we worked for a large private investor at one point in time in Chicago. And so we got hooked back up a few years back and said, look, I'm working with Mustafa, et cetera, et cetera. He's over in Malaysia. And we've known him for 15, 20 years at this stage. So he's sort of the guy that's sort of helping us get engaged with these different governments. So, you know, as the governor of Perak, I've got a picture of the three of them when, you know, probably 15, 18 years ago, and they're all thin and everything else. And it's like, you know, so that's how deep our relationships go. So it helps, you know, when you're dealing with you know, sovereign nations, it's, you know, it's something, you know, it's a challenge. So, but anyways, it's a good thing. So what are you looking to promote? What are you looking to use the platform for?
I'm in the process of starting my own marketing agency.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm utilizing it for, to be able to bring on clinics and insurance companies. You know, those are my target market.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm position one, and two, we deal with a lot of insurances. So yeah, utilizing those two target market and utilizing the platform to be able to do all the heavy lifting. So you won't have to hire as many people. Like the platform can do what 2 or 3 person job would need to do just by using the platform. Let me give you an example. Like we pay our front desk anywhere between $2,500 a month with
Tennessee.
using in Tennessee. Yeah.
Wow.
It might be a whole lot more in Boston.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
So, but when using BHuman, it's a fraction of that cost.
Yeah, of course.
Fraction of that cost.
As a sideline, what are you doing the medical billing also? Do you have a platform for that?
We use Athena Health. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
So there's a group, we have a lot of fingers and hands in a lot of different organizations. And there was a while back that we were working with a group in Denver or outside of Denver that had a relationship with a hospital, and they were doing all the billing. And there's a guy that I know that we've worked with. He's sort of an IT guy, et cetera. They do a lot of their work in India, et cetera, but they have a platform that I've gone through and worked with them on it in conjunction. So the thing about me, I'm sort of the sidecar. I'm sort of the guy that picks up all the loose ends that come by us or do different things. And so it's one of those things where, you know, my basic background was sales and marketing, but I've sort of learned to be able to take on all these different opportunities and challenges and sort of run them for, like, my boss who's over in Malaysia right now. He's been there every other month for the last 2 years. And so, you know, stuff comes fumbling down. So I'll get involved with it and everything else. But they have a platform that they use that is connected to all the different sort of providers, if you will, the Athenas, et cetera, of the world. And you get the Medicare number and all that. I know enough of it that just sort of say, I mean, now that'd be a perfect guy to just kind of say, look, is that something, I don't know how expensive it is or what it would cost or how much it's built out, but they've got a whole flow chart that sort of says, look, if you come in, it takes your information down, takes you to the next step, and sort of is an automated sort of system that goes through that says, look, here's how we can process the whole thing. And it comes on down, you know, and that's what it looks like.
Interesting. Yeah, that would be something that would interest me, because medical billing has always been a nightmare for doctors.
Everyone.
Because you know, insurance companies just don't want to pay. They'll do whatever they can do not to pay. So yeah, that would be something that we can definitely link up and talk about, after the call.
So, Annex, one of my things is that every major city in the United States, the tallest building downtown is an insurance company.
Insurance business, yeah.
And you
insurance
kinda,
or bank.
Yeah, so you kind of wonder, so how can they afford this 50-story building here in Oklahoma City? Well, because they don't pay the claims, so
Yeah,
they didn't get rich by
exactly.
paying, Rich guys don't get rich by, throwing their money around, So
Exactly. You're absolutely right. And the interesting thing is, I tell my patients, like, they would get like these Medicare supplements, and they would come to the clinic, and I'm like, don't get that. Get your regular your Medicare card, because you don't know what a supplement is. The supplement just makes sure your doctor just doesn't get paid. And guess what? The doctor's not going to see you, and we're going to bill you for it.
Yeah.
Blue Cross Blue Shield is not going to manage your care better than I am. So the way they get paid is by not paying the doctors.
Yeah.
It's a scam. It's
So
legalized.
it looks like
It's legalized crime.
Hi, Sherief. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I couldn't find your email, believe it or not.
Oh, okay. Let me reshare it then.
So we have Annex here. So I think we're both in the same boat. We had a chance to visit and chit chat for a little bit. So.
Yes.
So I talked to Sherief last week at some point. We were trying to get to I had a video that I was trying to run, but then found out I couldn't do it. So I ended up having to look again, and I just made another appointment. But met Sherief. Sherief is in where? Afghanistan?
No, I'm in Turkey.
Turkey.
Completely different.
So we need help.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, of course. So can you tell me what exactly you're struggling with? I didn't get your question.
Annex, I'll let you start.
Cool. Thanks, Bruce. Sharice, my situation is, I kind of popped in your last call, so I got some of my questions answered. But the problem I'm having is with connecting it with Zapier, making everything work with Zapier. And I also want to know, do you guys have an integration with Go High Level? Did you hear me, Sharice? Can't hear you, Sharice. You're coming in, breaking up. Right computer. Bruce, can you hear me fine?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, yeah, it must be his.
Now, so what are you with?
Sharice, you're breaking up pretty bad.
Yeah, I am too. I was just going to turn my video off, see if that helps. I don't know if that's helping or hurting.
And I think his internet's
I think we lost him.
Yeah, his internet was really bad.
Yeah, I just saw a note that Sherief has just left the meeting.
Yeah, his internet was bad.
Well, I am absolutely shocked that some random call for help, ends up being, I mean,
it's a small world,
a
Bruce.
perfect relationship.
Yeah, it's a small
No,
world.
it absolutely is. I don't know why I should be shocked, but so you know what? I'm wondering if he's going to come back. I mean, he was a
Hopefully
little
he
late,
does.
anyways. So.
Yeah, hopefully he does, because I really want to learn how to utilize that with Zapier, because that's the way to go.
So the question I have with Zapier is, it's a paid service, correct? So I think you probably have to log into it and buy it also, I would guess.
Yeah, I have everything set up. The problem that I'm having is the integration. Like, is it not working because I was on a free plan, because everything's already set up, because I think that may have been why it wasn't working, is because I was on a free plan or something like that. But I just have those questions. He's back.
It's, you know what, NX, here's the scoop. I've got a call at 10. So I'm going to hop off, and maybe that'll help.
All right, no problem. I'll shoot you an email.
Okay, perfect. Take care, Sherief. Sherief. Thanks, Annex.
Thanks, Bruce.
You're welcome.
Sherief, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now, Annex? I'm sorry.
Yes, I can hear you.
The connection is terrible. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Good. So tell me now.
Yeah. So I don't know if you caught what I said. My issue is setting it up with Zapier and Go High Level.
High level, we don't. We're only integrated into Zapier at the moment. And Pabbly. If you know Pabbly, it's also an integration website, integration platform.
Okay. Does Pabbly integrate with Go High Level?
I'm not sure. You'll have to check this actually, but I think they are. And also, if you can connect High Level to Zapier, I think it will work just fine. Did you try connecting it through the API maybe?
I connected it through Lead Connect. That may be something that I have to talk to Go High Level's team about. So that's not my big problem. My big problem with the software is utilizing the software. How do I build the videos? How do I use the persona? Those type of things.
Okay, so actually, like the walkthroughs start at the beginning of the hour, and also since I'm having a bad connection, can you join tomorrow at the same time if you have the availability?
Tomorrow at 9:30.
Time, like 1 hour before now, because normally, yes. Can you do that tomorrow?
9:30 or 8:30?
9:30.
9:30. So tomorrow at the same time that I joined today.
Yes, exactly. I think the connection is going to be better, so I can help you more. I can do a walkthrough for both, or like the AI Studio and Persona, if that's okay with you, of course.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Okay. Okay, then tomorrow join the same link at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Sherief. I'll see you tomorrow.
You're welcome. See you. Bye-bye.